Hello, my name is Brother Sean, and this video is a practical video sharing with you from my heart about the making of a Franciscan retreat here at our Celtic Assisi of the South Lakes. It's basically sharing with you a few pointers that may inspire you to come here or not. So what does a Franciscan retreat consist of? Many people have their own concept or ideas about a retreat. Some, like me, who've been on many retreats in conventional monasteries, came away cold, hungry, and feeling very weary. But here, we don't offer that type of environment, because it's a home from home, perceived by many as a spiritual watering hole. But firstly, a Franciscan retreat embraces the divine within your soul, and instead of feeling afraid of the divine, there is an insatiable longing within the soul to return to its spiritual home. As with all faith journeys, there is a sense of real expectancy, isn't there? To receive a miracle and live in an eternal euphoric state of mind. Franciscan spirituality is unlike anything else because it comes from the heart and it embraces the divine through the natural world. It is a spirituality that is practical, accessible, effortless, and it's affordable for all who ask for it. It embraces the ancient principles and values of all the world's major religions, placing an emphasis not on academia, but more on giving the heart permission to breathe and to be in the cathedral of life, God's cathedral of love and blessing. A Franciscan retreat in the 21st century is an encounter with God, known by many names, that has no beginning, and it certainly does not have an end. It is open, and yet it is endless for the soul in search of clarity and truth. Unlike many other retreats, a Franciscan retreat has no stipulations, other than come with an open mind and an open heart to receive what God has planned for you, and then engage in the sacred dance with Brother Sun and Sister Moon, as Francis did, with Mother Earth, their helpers, and many friends of the animal kingdom. That is the essence of making a Franciscan retreat. It's allowing yourself permission to be. When the soul takes responsibility to actively engage in such an experience as this, St. Francis walks alongside you and me. And that assurance gives us that feel-good factor that we are doing what is right for our spiritual soul, for our development. It also allows us to enter God's cathedral of nature, where Mother Earth awaits us, to speak to our heart and to shoulder their burdens, their worries, their blessings. The animal kingdom patiently wait for us also, because there is a longing for them to work with us, because I believe that the animal kingdom are angels in disguise, and for those who love animals as pets, there is a strong affinity with Francis, and a key indicator that clients who come here who don't like animals, then I'm always on my guard. And I've always been proved right. A Franciscan retreat, as we've said, embraces creation, but it basically embraces the following. The senses have an important part to play in acknowledging the beauty of all of God's creation. Holism and alternatives play an equal part also, as part of our own self-healing process. Kiss. How often have we heard the word kiss? It is not a connection of lip to lip like that. It's an abbreviation for keep it simple, server. In my case, keep it simple, Sean. It is the key that unlocks the very heart of God in all creation, in all its beauty. The angelic messengers of the four spheres, as represented in the angel Feng Shui Bakwa, the divine blueprint that they gave me in 1999 to help me self-heal, is a gift that can be shared with you during this retreat. And it's a very powerful, practical gift for those of us who are affected by mental illness, stress, anxiety, baggage. Creating sacred space to rest, to play, to pray, and to enjoy being a co-creator of God is so vitally important on a Franciscan retreat, because here we're surrounded by beautiful woodlands, the estuary. Everything is within walking distance. There is a silence, there's a peace. And yet we're in the world, but we're not of it. Embracing the seasons and their gifts. Connecting with the energies associated with the divine. Especially the divine feminine Magdalena, with the divine masculine energies of Christ. Both energies, when combined together as one, they create balance, harmony, and divine connectedness within the soul. Honoring the responses from the heart as coming from God is important. Discourage the use of NLP and asking the head, what's that saying? We honor the heart by not going there. The ancient teachings of the Essenes gave us a tool which is shared with you on that retreat if you require therapy, the anointing of your feet with the healing oils of Magdalena. Using all that Mother Nature provides for us and adopting a more holistic alternative approach to wellness and wholeness is at the core of a Franciscan spiritual retreat. Adhering to the Earth's code, asking permission of Mother Earth, may I enter your domain and not take it for granted. Adopting the tree of life and the symbolism of the 7 branches and the 7 roots, connecting mankind with the sacred healing energies of heaven and earth. Working with all groups will show respect for the diversity of the human being. Now, a Franciscan retreat really does provide the soul with joy, liberation, clarity, freedom, reverence, respect, humility, simplicity, spiritual abundance, prosperity consciousness, a clearer understanding of the differences between religion and spirituality, a desire to want to actively engage with God and creation as part of one's faith journey. The desire to surrender and submit one's ego is central to that. And when can you make this retreat? You can come anytime, subject to availability. All you have to do is ask. Ask Francis, is this for your highest good? Because you know we're made up of mind, body, spirit. We feed the mind by watching television, reading papers, study. We feed the body, we give it food, we give it water, we take it for rest. But what about the soul? What about that living presence that we came with and that will go with us when we cross over? How many times do we feed that? The retreat means to retreat from the world and its drama and come back to the heart. Enjoy. Be at peace.